If you moved house and made changes to the garden, you might not be surprised to stumble across the grave of a beloved pet, such as a guinea pig, or a cat. However, you'd probably be freaked out to find anything bigger than that. This is the kind of situation one woman has found herself in after learning what her next-door neighbors have just buried behind their house. And it's fair to say she's not feeling very good about the bizarre discovery right now. In a post on Mumnet, the woman, who goes by the username Temporarylina McCanjing, revealed that she lives in a house beside two middle-aged brothers. Until recently the brothers had shared the house with their elderly mum, but she sadly passed away. And now the woman claims, the men have dug a grave and buried her in the garden, following her funeral. She wrote, "Two middle-aged brothers live next door to us with their elderly mum, in a house which could well appear in a documentary. The mum's funeral was this week and the grave is in their garden. I'm not sure they won't be sleeping on it. Weird?" Unsure about the strange situation, the woman asked her fellow users if she was being unreasonable to think it's not okay that they did that. Many people took the time to respond to the post, with some questioning whether it was even legal. According to gardenlaw.co.uk, it is in fact legal. They say, it is possible to bury a loved one in your garden. The law is contained in the Burial Laws Amendment Act 1880. A person who knows the circumstances of the death and has a lawful certificate of the cause of death must first register a death with the Registrar of Births, Deaths, and Marriages. It is then necessary to obtain consent from the local authority to enable the burial to take place. A body comes within the definition of clinical waste and as such cannot be disposed of except under the provisions of the Control of Pollution Act 1974 and the Environment Protection Act 1990. A licensed operator is usually needed, but a local authority may waive the requirement in special circumstances. Some users on the parenting forum agreed that it was a weird thing to do, but the majority said they wouldn't be bothered by it. One commented, "Wouldn't bother me. But then I realize that lots of places have skeletons beneath the soil. Didn't bother me either when I was told the previous occupant had died in the property. People die and they get buried somewhere, or their ashes are somewhere." Another posted, "I don't think it's weird to want your loved ones buried on your own land. Weirder to bury them in a cemetery surely." A third added, "I can see why you might not like it, but they're not doing anything wrong and really it's nothing to do with you." Do you think people should bury their lost loved ones in their garden? Share your thoughts in the comments below.